If I want to get from Brisbane Downs to Deakin, which is about a 10-minute drive, I have to travel over an hour on public transport and be driven in a loop around the city. It makes no sense.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Twisted Visions Winter Challenge. This time we've got a bunch of local YouTubers. We've got 10 days to make a 10-minute video at a topic chosen at random from one provided by the very YouTubers that are making this. It's going to be fun. This time we've got Liam from the Ibis Channel 32. We've got the awesome Adam from the Brisbane Channel. We've got the amazing Rebecca from Love, Life and Travel. And Nikki, the walking, talking Aussie girl. The amazing Gizmo from Gizmo's Bush Escapes. Roxy from Sacred Grounds. The legendary Jack Sim from Crime Tours of Australia. The one and only Steve Mack from Steve Mack Australia. And of course, Rob from Walkabout with Rob. He's fallen off a log. And me, T-Rox. And the chosen topic is... what's something Brizzy lacks compared to other cities? Oh, I can feel my brain tingling already. So, Saturday, the 27th of July, 5:30 p.m, all the YouTubers will have their videos up on their sites. And I'm just so looking forward to it. Let the challenge begin.
One hour later.
It's one of the hot issues, ongoing issues. Great public transport, active transport routes, pedestrian access, and bicycle-friendly areas. And it's mainly lacking this in the suburbs, in the outer suburbs. So people just can't get around easily. In Brisbane, there are not many local connections or options to get around. It's a bit scary for novice bike riders to get from suburb to suburb. As a city that sprawls across 190 suburbs, we're lacking cycle paths, easy safe routes, and family-friendly options. The lack of extensive public transport options, such as trams and bicycle lanes in Brisbane, compared to some European and other Aussie cities, can probably be attributed to a combination of historical, demographic, planning and funding factors. Older cities often have urban layouts that were designed before the prominence of cars, leading to more pedestrian-friendly infrastructure. In comparison, Brisbane's development came during a time when car ownership was on the rise, probably leading to a more car-centric planning approach. European cities and other Aussie cities such as Melbourne tend to have high population densities, making public transport a more cost-effective and practical solution due to the potential for high ridership. Lower population densities in Brisbane make it challenging to justify the investment in extensive tram networks or bicycle lanes. Brisbane's urban planning has prioritised roads and highways over public transport and active transport options, and this has unfortunately created a car-dependent culture and hinders the development of other options. Government funding priorities play a significant role in the development of public transport infrastructure. Limited funding or other competing priorities may have hindered the expansion of tram networks and bicycle lanes in Brisbane, compared to other jurisdictions where public transport has been a higher priority. Progress is definitely being made in Brisbane with many projects on the way, but I think we still have a long way to go. So, as you know, it's just easier to get into your own car and drive rather than trying to catch a bus to a place that's 10 minutes away and it taking you a couple of hours. But unfortunately in the suburbs, the buses in some places only come every hour, which isn't ideal, or every half an hour. Okay, how do we fix it? Well, of course, it's not easy, but let's look to overseas to see how other cities improve their public transport. In places such as Paris and Barcelona, these cities are reinventing themselves as people-first places, prioritising pedestrians and bikes. Paris recently announced $386 million in funding to add 186 kilometres of protected bike lanes and triple the amount of bike parking available. In regards to urban planning, we need to focus on closing gaps in the network, creating protected cycle and walking lanes, design for complete streets, and link existing routes. Easy as pie, right? Well, we can only hope. I have a good idea. Let's change this place into something better. I knew we could do it, Brisbane.